On October 19, 2024, a lighthearted moment within the Indiana Fever basketball team made headlines when rookie sensation Aaliyah Boston revealed the best dancer on the team. This might seem like just a fun tidbit in the midst of the rigorous WNBA season, but it caught the attention of fans and media alike, especially given the juxtaposition with Caitlin Clark, Boston's college rival turned professional peer. Aaliyah Boston has already established herself as a force on the court. Selected first overall in the 2023 WNBA draft, Boston's journey from a dominating college career at South Carolina to becoming the cornerstone of the Indiana Fever has been well documented. However, this time the spotlight wasn't on her performance, but on her sense of humor and camaraderie with her teammates. To understand the context of this seemingly lighthearted revelation, it's essential to revisit the backstory of Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. In college, Boston and Clark were often pitted against each other by fans and analysts, given their standout roles at two of the most prominent women's basketball programs, Boston at the University of South Carolina and Clark at the University of Iowa. The rivalry was fierce on the court, with each player dominating in their own right. Clark, known for her long-range shooting and flashy playmaking, became a viral sensation for her no-look passes and half-court shots. Meanwhile, Boston earned accolades for her rebounding prowess, defensive skills, and consistent scoring in the paint. Their head-to-head matchups in college brought out the best in each other, sparking debates over who was the superior player and who would leave a bigger mark on the WNBA. When they both transitioned to the professional league, the rivalry turned into a narrative of mutual respect and acknowledgement of each other's greatness. Yet, despite this competitive connection, they play for different teams in the WNBA, Clark, as the marquee star of the Chicago Sky, and Boston as the centerpiece of a young and promising Indiana Fever squad. During a playful team interview, Aaliyah Boston was asked to name the best dancer on the Indiana Fever. Given the history and the rivalry narrative, fans might have expected Boston to name Caitlin Clark due to the common media fixation on the two. However, Boston's response playfully put that notion to rest, as she quipped, "It's not Caitlin Clark, that's for sure," adding a touch of humor to the situation. Instead, Boston named Kelsey Mitchell, a veteran guard known for her quickness and agility, as the team's best dancer. Mitchell, a standout on the Fever and one of the league's underrated stars, took the title with a laugh. Boston's choice highlighted not just Mitchell's basketball skills, but her fun-loving personality off the court. Boston's response served to underscore the camaraderie and light atmosphere within the Fever's locker room. In the intense environment of professional sports, moments like these reveal the importance of chemistry and connection among teammates. It's about celebrating each other's personalities and bringing joy to the grind of a long season. By naming Mitchell, Boston also signaled her respect and admiration for the veteran's presence on the team. For a rookie like Boston, these moments are essential in establishing a bond with more experienced teammates. Mitchell has been a key figure in Indiana's recent seasons, guiding a young roster through challenging times. Boston's recognition of Mitchell, even in a playful context, showcased the respect and recognition she holds for her teammates' contributions, on and off the court. Boston's mention of Caitlin Clark, albeit in jest, points to the lingering narrative of their intertwined careers. Fans have been eager to find connections between the two, who were top competitors at the collegiate level and have now become prominent faces in the WNBA. By humorously acknowledging the competitive spirit between herself and Clark, Boston deftly sidestepped the rivalry without ignoring it, displaying both her media savvy and her personality. The comment reflected the new chapter of their relationship, one that is less about direct competition and more about shared experiences in shaping the future of women's basketball. Boston and Clark are at the forefront of a new era in the league, one marked by rising popularity, increased media coverage, and a younger generation of stars redefining the sport. For the Indiana Fever, this moment was symbolic of the culture the franchise is trying to build. After several challenging seasons, the Fever have committed to a rebuilding process centered around young talent like Boston, alongside established stars like Kelsey Mitchell. Boston's off-court leadership and sense of humor are critical to the team's development, as they aim to create an environment where players can be both competitive and relaxed. Mitchell, as the team's designated best dancer, adds another layer to her role as a veteran leader. Her ability to bring energy and laughter to the team is a reminder that leadership isn't just about points scored, but also about fostering an atmosphere of support and connection. In recent years, women's sports have increasingly celebrated the personalities and off-court lives of athletes. This shift has been crucial in humanizing players, making them more relatable and marketable. Aaliyah Boston's playful remarks about dancing and Caitlin Clark demonstrate how athletes are not just performers on the court, but individuals with humor, friendships, and stories to share. The conversation around best dancers might seem trivial, but it speaks volumes about the changing landscape of the WNBA. The league has been pushing to reach new audiences, and players like Boston and Clark are essential to that mission. They aren't just competitors, they're ambassadors for a sport that continues to grow in influence and popularity. Aaliyah Boston's revelation about the best dancer on the Indiana Fever might seem like a simple and humorous moment, but it represents so much more. It's about the growth of the Indiana Fever, the evolution of a new generation of WNBA stars, and the joyful personalities that are making the league more engaging than ever before. In naming Kelsey Mitchell as the best dancer, Boston paid homage to a teammate, added a new layer to her own personality, and subtly acknowledged the ongoing narrative with Caitlin Clark. It was a moment that captured the spirit of the Fever's season, a blend of lightheartedness, mutual respect, and a drive to build something new. With Boston leading the way and Mitchell providing the moves, the Indiana Fever are poised to be a team to watch, not just for their on-court performances, but for the relationships and culture they're creating along the way. In the end, it's these moments of connection and joy that leave the biggest mark, reminding fans that sports are about more than just the game, they're about the people who play it.